Okay, we're starting in the load game screen this week. Welcome back to Level 99 Challenge Playthrough number 10. Items only. Just to say that our main character's name at the moment is my dude. That's all. Let's just go ahead and get started now. Something I forgot to do is to they're both sad now, and so that's gonna make limit breaks less frequent, which I don't like, but it will make me more dependent on the items. And here Barret is given this Shinra shoulder, the business, and I'm shing all of my S's. And here's Cait Sith's very good disguise. I had a name for Cait Sith, and it's really good, but it's not my dude. It's not my friend. It's not my dog. It's not Oh Captain. It's not my cat. That wouldn't be it. Run! Run! No, I guess not. Stuck up Growlix. Yeah, there you go. Have a key. Oh no! Weapon! Run! Very scary. Ah. What was the name? It was... Hey now. No. My pal. That's right. My pal. First things first, my pal. Oh. There we go. I don't think I got in Barret's action, so this will be okay. Yep. Now we start to work on... Well, this is gonna suck. But we knew that one coming in. That's not too bad. Wakey, wakey. Good morning. So you can get shot about, in a burst of 3 rounds, about 70 to 80 times. And then you'll finally, just like Boromir, come to your demise. My pal, is what I'm getting out of this. And Barret is made of even stouter stuff. Very cool. Just gonna take a little nap. A little nappy nap. Oh, there we go. Smine. Ooh, that'll be helpful for a boss fight. Let's just say I'm against capital punishment. Can we just say, yeah, you're against capital punishment instead of like, well, the thing is, let's just say as a matter of speaking, you know, that I'm against capital punishment, if you know what I mean. And you can just be against capital punishment. That's a valid stand to have. To take, that's the phrase. I believe. So your orders? Time to give it a shot from our big cannon. Not our small cannon. Definitely our big one. Hold on, I'll be right back. You enjoy this fun little movie. Okay, I'm back. Preparation's complete. I'm just gonna stand here for a second while I get situated back in my chair. The cannon fire. Well, that probably worked. Shooting at something you can't see. That usually works really well. The CRT monitors every time. And then they have flat screens along the wall. I guess they're just in the middle of going from CRT to not CRT. If the big one didn't work, probably the small ones definitely will. After so many millennia, finally I awaken. My purpose shall be served. I shall live for another 1,000,000 years. I am Weapon. I know this weapon has a name. I'm pretty sure this weapon has a name. But I do not know it. Sapphire, maybe? I don't know. I'll look it up on my phone during this cinematic. You, talk amongst yourselves. Final Fantasy 7. I spelled final as IFNAP. Gas! Barret, help! Sapphire. It is Sapphire weapon. I got it in one. Bye. Oh no. And it is not named in the game. It was identified in official material, however, including a Final Fantasy Art Museum card in 2001, a figurine released in 2004, and Ultimania guides. So now you know. That's definitely Sapphire weapon. No, I wish I had a reporter. Instead, I'll just sort of get some footage of the ground. Strafe to the right. Hey you. Hey you. Hey you. I know who you are. Come back here. I'm gonna call the police. My pal, what are you doing with materia equipped? That's not what I want. I can probably Molotov. I'm gonna be able to get some more before a big boss fight. Oh no, there is the Scarlet fight coming up. I'm gonna run out of Molotovs, aren't I? I could run away, but it feels appropriate in the spirit of this part to do this, so I think if I run into another one, I might have to run away, so I will run away. Because I'm just about out of Molotovs. And I have not killed one of them, let alone two. Nope. Nope. Yep. Okay. About time for grenades then. Very good. So this is an important question that needs to be asked, you know, in the next 10, 15 episodes, and that is the W item materia. Now, the main reason I ask is I don't know if I'll be able to beat the game without it, using quote-unquote items only and / or limit breaks. Or at least not without a lot of grinding for other throwable items. So what I'm thinking is, I can get the W item materia, but I cannot use it or exploit it for its glitch purpose until the final set of battles. So the last two bosses, or maybe three, I'm not sure yet. So I want, if you have opinions on that, and you're actually watching this deep into the video, then I trust your judgment, but I think that that's reasonable, and if I do it earlier than that, A, I don't think I have to, and B, I think that sort of ruins the fun. And so that's what I'm feeling is the right middle ground to making this possible, but still staying in the spirit of the challenge. But I would love to hear whatever feedback you have if you're still watching 12 minutes into this video. And if you're watching this and not fast forwarding it, you deserve some sort of medal. But I don't have the funds for that. But I would love to hear your opinion and learn from it. Hey! Speaking of learning from it, I've learned not to do that ever again. Why? Damn, man. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white bands. Damn, Daniel wouldn't fit as a character name. That's disappointing. I was gonna do all memes for the next video one. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next video playthrough. But we are at least halfway done, so it's time to start thinking about it. Uh-oh, did I make a wrong turn? Just do some dramatic posing, huh? Phew. I bet it's this one. Nailed it. Nailed it in one. Now I gotta get out of here. It's stuck. It won't open. Oh no. Your breath, it's so fresh, it cut a hole through this room. Let me just point right at this weapon and not. Ah, beans. Oh. Ah, yuck. Gross. Grosser than gross. I don't know how I'm still talking because my head's definitely in like 72 distinct pieces now. First you locked me in this weird place and now you're telling me to come out? Make up your mind. What happens if I just hold down here? Nope, gotta go a little to the left, and then here I'm gonna have to go to the right. And we're gonna say goodbye to one of the Shinra soldiers. Nope, I can just hold down, except for a little bit to the left there. So I was just like, didn't care about him. It's fine. It's a pretty large cannon. Has a cannon this large been created in reality? I would think I would have read about that in one of my old history books, but there are a lot of things I didn't read about in my old history books. But having one this large, like an actual intercontinental cannon, is what this looks like. Just the amount of labor required to set it up and build it. I don't think we've had both the technology and the lack of empathy for our opponent in any conflict, and by we I mean people, to ever build something quite this large. There we go. But I could be wrong. Maybe there is some extremely large cannon somewhere, but we have missiles that, if we're going to send a weapon somewhere, would probably do it better. Better being, again, a relative term. You know what? I don't want to go to the end of the cannon. So, no thank you, Barrett. I'm going to say right here, I live on the cannon now. The rest of this game has to take place on the cannon. Oh, no. My player choice. Squaresoft took away my player choice. Now what am I going to do? I was going to make so many choices living on the cannon. What I find really weird about that sequence is, at this point in the game, my dude could just obliterate them. And instead, the slap fight is what happens. And I know why it happens. It's because the sexism. But I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way. And you do not see a slap fight between Cloud and Rufus. Though, I mean, at that point in the game where their fight happens, I think it would fit. Well, it takes all kinds. Yag! Everything's under control, my dude. Very good. My dude, when did you become such a wimp? And my dude... Excuse. Hiccup. Strange dude. Yeah, imagine if he had my last name. Yes, of course I'm talking about the live stream. Wait. He said Captain, oh Captain, and it made me very, very happy. Hopefully the video captured it running at 30 frames per second. We'll find out together. I do thank you for a job well done. Let's get our sad friends. Let's take off my pal's materia. There we go. And let's save. Thanks for watching, everybody. Next time, we'll restock on items and go find Cloud. Until then, keep on not attacking things and using items to resolve your conflicts instead. Bye!